Kojo Benede, abatwa eda yanim no, abatwa ehu hia. Ghana for P no many da Yura John Mahama ene NDC amanyoko eso. Se yebeye adwumaden a cheche. Ye hyehye ye pa ne pa ye wo Ghana na to nipa akoma so. Amonyame boaya nkunimdie ayeyendia. Nti asodie kese aba beda ye nyina ye so NDC for tichu ya ye wodi bre e wo party ni mo. And adwuma no intimi tinafa akonye to le bia na e form for so hia. Penyisu mfu do so wo ye nyina nti ye bebo kakra won kra na yakofom so akobom kakra nkakra onyame adom nsem no okofom a Ghana for do na no ete NDC enhyehyɛ ase omo ne do mo gyam no munim se ne hyehyɛ omo fa na obisa wo mo a obi ase ene enyema nkoye obi esi apene adwuma ni ho sikani ho ye nipa bedi kura na obi asore wo hwe no ne yele ne ma bedi kura no kwadwo ede omunim se enye bosha NPP for the share ye ni amambo no enkoye bibi aginsemo enti dodo na no hwe kwan se 7 December beba no masisem ato abapa o mahwe o masitirim ato abapa ebenya nsunsuanso papa ewo wona brabom ene Ghana mpuntu so and eno ho adwuma na sese ye mame na wo so wase one wapamfo sese de Ghana ye concentrate for omode yakokoduro eye wona adwuma na wo ka no kre na oboa ma Ghana fo hu de yakoso a kodwo Captain Smart wa ba be kukurumuti a yensa homopo onyame nhwa no nkoso emo ho ban na de wo ye ma Ghana no wone wapamfo mo nkoso nyane saa
ehene sese ya wako share campaign
kodwo ko mfimfi mantem central region yakwa asante mantem makwa hafo makwa bunu east makwa bunu region yakwa baby bebre igusu ayo bontoa and the aka ye nimsu na doso but a teamwork nti we fa ha na we afa ha na asanso abankan anza ye de no untimi nkokam because adwuma no communication adwuma no ne fapem na nkasa na nkran ne wo nti ukofom kakra we so sanso san which na ba na be hwese party no your messages form of adverts your airtime your communicators bibia koso kama eno nti na mababa na nche kra be sanso akofom akobo
wow say na kwa chance region what say
hey kojo se wani se o kachre enyeme dane men kase ene Ashanti region aye NDC there be Ashanti region is still the NPP stronghold but me sure that this time around the results will be for Ashanti Abano it will shock the entire nation and the world.
Hey
yes
Ashanti region
I'm telling you I think this year NDC benya your best ever results from Ashanti, the best ever results, and the NPP benya omo worst ever results from Ashanti. NDC will get its best ever results from Ashanti. Not that we are winning, but votes are benya.
Not that we are winning Ashanti region.
No, we won't win. We can't win. 2020 and 26.5. But this year, a better na NPP for so. When 71% 2020. This year, a beba from cry because nipe wo hono. Dodo na abre NPP. Dodo na no party no. Ubi so mo meka se di twa ye fruma. Ye wo mitu mu. Ye na nanom na de bae. Ya party. But a lot of young people are moving away from that. Because Bibre we say sa de na NPP futima yo mo de say o man fam puntu adwuma bi anko asante mantem kura ye beto amom. Omo ankasa ka e di twa asante fompo a. Sa Ashanti region de wo de bo kura kosi wo. Boba now the NPP flag is why beto abama no. So they take the people for granted. Na Kenya sa regional minister mu Simon Osemen TV kotina TV so. Ye bisa na say kanyema numu a akufoaddo ne ba womia aye ama asantefo. Akwa ba ko na wo man exam so na friend say omo former vice chairman. They only hope simbe. Tintin.
Chairman Omare
Wade ono mpo ya de obo no ho modern Ashanti regional minister. So no mpo ultimi de nzafe fa ne tingu kan bibi. Regional minister dey say share me office achiwo. Share me. Office achiwo so kwadwo ka dey no. Omoton yokugare any appetition and omoton office achiwo. When to me amfa ne nancy we so say
but that's the truth.
We ni
yeah we kuma sana Ashanti regional coordinating council actually hono
petition ya make am volunteer as e any petition
yeah what you say
as minister need to make us share me chiro
and a barber shop kitwe bi so wo
me matena RCC that when Revobofour was regional minister when na mete because I was his assistant and so na make koye adwuma okm so ye nim se omadi asantefo hwamo na okwa asante mantemu a bibi papa bi e wa asante mantem bia ye ndc na ye ya na se opim so asante mawura na ye
2020 elections the nipa 12 and the jina so medi president and at this year nipa dumiensa and about one film manaba 12 for that into obi bedi 12 years obi bedi 12 years Alfred Kwame Asiedu Wakanya 952 from Ashanti region. Nanakufoaddo Rawlins Fiantuane Nimpotem Hunya 476. Bridget Akosia Jogbenuku PPP 435. David Asibi Apasra PNC Unya 444. Kofi Apalunya 712. Hassan Ayariga 482. Henry Herbert Latte, GCPP 304, Mami Kuyadonko 539, and Afe Gum, Enya 12,564. John Dramani Mahama, Enya 653,149. And I'll say, you do better than this.
Oh, cry.
Oh, okay.
Cry.
And then another NPP Inya 1,795,820.
Yeah.
4.
Now, could you, can say, my mentia Ashanti regional chairman for the NDC, Chairman Anakwesi, and then the regional secretary, Amwakohene, organizer Maminia Alassani Sham, and a communication officer Abbas Nuruddin. Women organizer, executives ni nyina me obi free comrade Osman or youth organizer, yeah women organizer until Gloria Zungu caucus for kojo and ne uba ndc amanyoku mo na open regional the original executives ebo adwuma pa they are all working this time around the kind of commitment dedication and a formal Juma den pa your party for you know from region constituency to branch a boy but I think it's Ashanti region given the facts of what NPP stronghold in terms in spite of the hostilities a Juma and Anakwesi and any team ne no a sabaso body intimate man no pay me bomb abaso no monton kosusa abapa no mudua no afefempo awie now 7 December yebetwa abano ama wiase nyina hu adwuma pa o ma ye bekoso aba na ya beboa wo mo na yenim se adwuma no fa kese de o mo ana ye na mo amo so amohwe ni muzi urajo mama beba na nche by the 29th of November John Dramani Mahama obebu na ketima be pia sentiment all things being equal enti munkoso na mohwe nanim na oba o de nsempe no ebeba 24-hour economy no ehhehye ye o de ba de adwuma yeyo ene koso beba sentiment no impuntu ho asem ene o de ba de ya no mo ne na mo keka na yebetwa free SHS mu eyantonko a eni nyina so bi omoboa jo mama na eba no wa ba be ni ye enti montwen Yura John Dramani Mahama latest by the 29th you'll be in the Ashanti region to tour the region.
2020 Nana Adunya 71.6% to Ashanti region. Far below all electoral percentages are NPP candidate to be Enya Ewa Ashanti region.
And this was just 4 years in office.
4 years in office.
No more the bomb was for in free.
NPP nya 71.6%. Now this time around, almost 80%. Is it going to happen or not? John Dramani Mahama 26.1%. ABC. Sa and I be calling the two abanuya. Sammy, I fade to the main issue.
Yeah.
Minim sawat I don't pay never been in a but my main shared no idea na say about say GOC or Ashanti region. Brigadier General Opoku. What's why they?
Could you? I say me no abosi. Asem kesi o. Asem kesi pa. na ma mefa nchia kese emma wahwefo ne omo muti dwumadie nyina ye do mo ase agana ni a wuti me bia no mesre so be yi waso nidie kwa so na wo de tie nsem wa meka na wo ankasa bisa ho as Ghana ni se de ekoso no ye mo man no ana enye ma wo man no hwe Ghana bakosemu yato aba bada bato ba ko a de basabasa ye ne oyene eba Ghana pa ehye Ghana fo awerɛho ne yaw abato ba ko a eye one election a ede anim guase bre Ghana abato a ema yehu ahuri kasem ene awudi sem pa baako eya yawaso west were gone by elections yeto saba no itiefo be kaya on the 31st of January 2019 die yehu na yawaso no kwadwo ni yehu bi da kabato de ntokwa besi kura party baako we nkrofo party baako we nkrofo no mo de abo ani ne apata na police fo abechichi nipa na de bia court de bia tuma na ye jaibi die yehu no but for the first time Ghana bakosem yehu by election yakwa by anopa 9:10 a.m. na amachofo intitirafo later yehu say obo ye NPP intitirafo vigilantes thugs and hoodlums and aye train omo Ghana ban Akufoaddo NPP aban bawomi aban afa yensika train omo asho omo national security ntare na as at that time crowd you who's the national security omo wontare omo shede ko elections te said omo kwa akon and that was the time you who's omo ye kaki camo top and down and boots ne yehu akode a Ghana bakosemu yehu se sojani and police ni kitabi sophisticated weapons uko Iraq ni Syria and to kwesi wokra enye sure se obehu bi we saw these so-called SWAT operatives of the national security. Omo sha kotare kita tuo na omo ni boni omo kodi nti omo katakata omo ni bi ahye mask na yehu bi da it is a war movie. We saw that at Labaoleshi at Ayawaso West Wogon 31st January 2019 omo koto tutuo eprepre nipa ebu nipa empo mrashe bedwani fo ningo prampram mamfa ne wanche no omo papa na ni so buni papa sa dia babu bo ni petim prepre nipa besine Ghana fo bebre e no omo kan abia didem besine ebi ntimi nante ebi ani hu ade de course no no asani bo man nyina pusa ehye yareho omampenya Akufoaddo a woye chairman of Security Council kaso oni mo hwe ti okote ba sukun bi potokasem a lawyer for say commission of inquiry so mo hwe asem ne ye ka commission of inquiry eye ba suku a omo ya asem mu omo asem si se omo ye hwe mu a omo wo to me to say high court ento omo hwe asem bi mu no mo de omo decision beto abonte na ban di to mu a it has a force of law omo ko hwe asem ni mu a paragraph 3.4 of Omo report, the commission who ye any. Where ye Justice Emil Short, former commissioner of Shraj, onye ndcnews, an elderly statesman agana obi abuno. Enuti na Akufoaddo kofa na say omeda commissioner munti asem wakai. The commission recommends the reprimand of Colonel Mike Opoku. Epacho fa batwi mame.
Sir, commission abedweko no say Colonel Opoku yentwe naso
for being ultimately responsible for the outcome of the SWAT operation at Labaoleshi School Police Station.
Sir, ononko na ye kontenkro ejina ye basabasa buntum ekoso e Labaoleshi Police Station wa ni pepra ye MPD sutro.
His liability is further reinforced by his failure to properly define the mission for which the SWAT team was sent and ensuring that the SWAT team complied with the defined mission.
Enyamrensemo a ekoso no ne di mutintimman no hye mu kena efuntum fra ye bum mu adapa te mu adaban te aye asesrade said ye beye betimi edi mu nempo no ono ni tumi a na owo sa mre no eno na ma mbantia ne mbaba wa wosoma wo no wotie ono na sem no wodi so pepepe eba moja no hwegu ye.
Further, he, Colonel Mike Opoku, failed to conduct an internal inquiry into identifying the culprits of the offense when revelations became rife that there were operational lapses resulting in violations of human rights.
Ebiam and I furthermore, no ebiam no, ye na ekos no, ojaye, ni refiye, osheda, wampemwa, wanwene ho, wensusu, so obeyere ne ho aye mu hwehwemu ehu se nipa edi saa nyamran semi no wobe ne panti de edi kan obeche won atwenwa so de etoso mienu dwumadi ankasa asa wo ye banudini ewasra ene bamba dwuma mu a wotimi ye na wohunu se de mi ye ahatosin ene lapses no papa no wemfi.
It is further recommended that Colonel Opoku be made to immediately release the weapons used for, as well as the persons involved in the operation, to enable ballistic testing and analysis to be undertaken and for further investigations by the police.
I say a tour ahodo ko de wo puntumpum ke bum bum akase ni nyina ono na di animu e mo de yes adwuma no owie ya no no aka ni nyina abo no otu gogu tokro bi na wo mo se wo mo hye no se onjai se tuo ni nyina mu no mu ntimi momode ahwehwem ehu ba bi etuo ko de wo ni firi ene wo a eto se tuo no ene wo a na ekuta ba bi kuna wo nyaaye ene de enti a ode ko ho
Kojo
ye
we eye onyame asem we ene the Justice Elmil Short Commission be kan enya Sammy Gyamfi enti ayawa so West Wagon that bloody election ne kofa bae Obroni said the mastermind, the one who orchestrated it, eye nipa ye kana semi. Samre no ye Colonel, friend of Mike Opoku. Na kwadwo yam kwoti a obi a short commission say ye ntwe so. And in the white paper, Abayanka once them they neither said they were accepting or rejecting. So for me, it stands. Yam kwoti a ye nya ntwe so. Omwai ato ni post mu ya promoting no ahye nanimunyam sa empower ya de obotuo ewo ayawa so weso go na prepare nipa nti se say they from Colonel ya ye no brigadier general anso ho po we asoja fo madwuma yekoni mu a o ma cheche Ghana ni mu ena ye wo asojafo a omo wo bia nti uko Northern Command, Southern Command ye wo asojafo a omo wo ho a omo wo omo mpanyimfo a omo di omanim omo nyina ehye CDS ase Chief of Defence Staff but uko mfimfiri mantemu eye Asante mantem bono ahafo bono east ne sampatemu ho a ye friend of Central Command na Omo headquarters here Ashanti region, Kumasi to be precise. Say, Papaya, Udi Bonia, course, why I was so West Wagwa. Short commission say, Kawasi a trainer so, and so Kufuado, Abona Baswa, any brigadier general. Or no, they didn't koto. Say, a soldier for Wunyan, or no, your commander, and only a friend, general officer commanding, only your opinion pa. Enti, and now said the brain intino. Abatuo aho bambo a ye ho hyehyeye currently papa yi oka ho bi menu ati asem ne o oka ho bi ana ndc for ye ka say asem be ni oman be na sa de we betumi asi obi a ye to aba ode basai ne oyene abam ahyehyɛ NPP vigilante national security ntare One more two, one more makoto a pepe nipa bu nipa. On one casa, ababe kana nu wasem so no na na ehye. E si dan and a commission say yentwe na so a say say dey abo na baso de dwumadi kesi si akwhye ne nsa. Na ye say Ashanti region won't me mo sori a mo say ye be wi abam no. Na che say omo na gina bibi so. Because abato onwi mu master ene ye de asojafo nyina hye ne nsa e wasante mantem. we ema ndc sorry ya adwen say ye de ni bedi papa nachi ye sate say ye be follow nanamo a o2 asantment akwadwo de ye hu ne ye mu ahye de papa no ye na ya waso westward go no kra de comedies say no ma hye ne kutupa o mama na kokodro because oye aya waso de no wanya brigadier general eju oso be 2024 de no de agi CDS into no aka ebo ne ho asafo hene say akufoaddo ahye ne boso be ni CDS na abato a ye beto yi aya waso kura obekum NDC for what say okum no ma asem wa ka no yes edana no because why ye
adanse wo ho
oh masa me se nipa o mo tese asem no adanse for
okay
see yes the character command IGP any CDS on say aya waso westward go see ye no okoye ne ho ageman e wo commission wa wutem bia Google I take responsibility for aya waso westward go violence Kenny Lupuku ono ankasa kwaji tumi se ono na ye NPP say me ba wa ya ade akoye ye kukodu for me man baby pa sha ade me pese me ye bi obebo ame e no de na kwakoto ono so he is a hatchet man me no ka say ono na NPP for shadow CDS or te wa soja for nyina hye na se opompe pra no papa we ode nani ma ye from omu no because no the boss ni pay master na Akufoaddo adwuma wo ye no oyema Akufoaddo e na Akufoaddo so ahye ne bo boa me they said the teaching man south to kum nipa ya edi wi abamu no that is what they want to do and what is the game plan on sesano they said the oya director of operations or national security no kofa MPP intitra for they said double Ghana for mo kai double MPP intitra ni no ne Sammy wuku and a konna kranda the short commission found him as one of the leaders of the task and recommended say yem prosecute because two na no kita no need to me so kita sa two national security for ni sa to me no eye kenilopokui na mema omo sa akode no the short commission said it sa double kofui na ene wafa wo mo a the same thing oye in 2019 the same training and odema omo asochuare we have the pictures omo training omo
more pictures no
oh yes. They are training them at Asochuare and other places. The same game plan. They said you have Invisible Forces, Delta Forces, Bolegatanga Bulldogs, Kandahar Boys, you can say Sanko for voter crocodiles. Echeni omo makodie mo de yenya Branson ayawaso in 2020 elections. Mukum nipa wotwe. Ablekuma Central de obo obi tuo no NPP vigilante. That is Lord Kumi's boy. And other parts of the country. Silas, voter registration, on the second. Those boys following abroad, they did that. In the Banda constituency. The same game plan, and he is implementing it in Ashanti. Because he said, Jimensa Akase, about 1 year, on train results, we are on crying. Yato yana yankeka constituency, mumna region, yen declare. Into Moya Omunti Trasem. Na almost MPP vigilante for enya soldier for e to de be amount for tiase sa nyema na MPP for ye no metumi aka se dodo na omo yusu soldier for MPP vigilantes no mo yusu omo no ma show mo soldier atare then you have a colonel leading them because national security those were not proper national security people the promotion so ma you saw them eye opoku no any training omo army omo sa no obi a any so di tuo national security for di tuo ma omo am yakotutu prepare nipa. Now the dibre we come no adai Ghana eyo man ye nyina ye wa ye pese asumdue etinem afebon no and Akufoaddo wo pese wo say nana this guy is a danger and a threat to the peace and stability of Ghana, a danger and a threat in any serious jurisdiction. He will be in jail. Mogu asoja ejuma nani mu ase says Papa pay my brigadier general, as answer any general officer commander. Soldier for more bromo journey at the bomb my who buy. Bebrebe women to my be a money the bresa aqua. Where the bonny and to say now Elmi short commission report with the powers of the High Court to say Yanchenaso or Namudi to me, man. In the honor so Omashe Kutupa. And now, all training vigilantes. Now, power bonne say. Obe show mu soja atare. He says only national security bi. He says soja mu na ukita post dia obe show mu soja atare. Obe mo mu tuo ni akode ye te say de oye na ya waso no. Omo betoto no mo de scare nipa we intimidative bubu bi eprepre bia. Na NPP fo nya kwan atete agum te say de bi omo ye na Ashanti region. Omo nya kwan ewia bam. That is their game plan. But Kwadwo, so nyame kokruku we ehatas read they will never succeed. Said your moye no suma se no onyame wapo mo ntoma. Enframa abo akokoto ada wo bi anim. Ena me kana asem na nsentwo ni bi twetwema no na enye saa na Kwadwo make asem cho. Ni papa e was nsentwo for tu ni so sa sa akoya me kana asem. Say kennedyagyapong. Maybe the person my friend Brigadier General Opokumpo because he doesn't deserve that position. Okay, it's 2019 July. The central for Juma you call from a modern Ghana or more editor and one journalist. Editor and a friend Emmanuel Bogri. National security forecast with the bonnet Momokochen. What do you win? Blue Gate as because Yachiwa is it the best friends. Much of my brother. Much of my brother. Seven no over 10 team or more. It is what our life I'm out. Omukoche Abugria ono ne face on the sewo. Omodi akoye kem. Anybody watching me Google it. How a journalist, editor of Modern Ghana was abducted, ya kidnapped no. Ya de ne share kem ni ya de boto, ya de bibi e chichiri niti wo hu baby awoko. Omo manu mu asem na meka. En ya de ne koyura dan bi mu. En omo du fu no bo no tortured. Because wa twele bibi atia akufoaddo. That happened. Who was the director of operations? Massa orders no. Ehwesa operations nyina so. Papa ya make na semia. O started say wo ye these hatchet jobs for the NPP na nyenne. O te sa aboa huriye mo jampa ne tim da. Ghana ye pesa abato ye asumdue no. Enye de wodwe ho no. Na omo a wodwe na num ene de o che NPP executive. Ono na yesterday sika or you're mobilizing funds for the NPP in Ashanti region. They be want to meet in the want to meet personal assistant Andy or tinifie. But we mean chief or tinifie. We know them. Our radar. On them. Or more crop for and the intelligence in the brain. And yes, okay. Intelligence in the nanchen crown. Papa we yanini will become. Because I was so dear young came here. Dear next say ya to the post woman the break say on your worse than what he did at Taiwan.
Then pan or person here elections.
Number one, Akufoaddo akache and say obuano manitimi area banimua. Obey any CDS. The papa no the ordering one no. Or the men nyina akwa go UK. Say BBC a ono de Quentin Crow usuru. Ena all store military uniforms are NPP vigilante are all training omo no or the bema omo mashe on election day.
Ati also the entire would the fear.
Oh yes, all on the fear no.
Or person on the microphone when you soldier for.
Yes.
Okay.
Ena won to me mo omo illegal ballot papers I be to baby omo printing. Okay 2020. Ye chinkrophone mienu asawase ba ko edweso na bag bo mo chia ballot papers gumu a EC stamp ye dey esi echire. Eye den omunya EC validation stamp. The issue was simple. These guys, they work with their collaborators in the Electoral Commission. It is like they did in 2020. No? They are storing military uniforms, illegally printed ballot papers by Wontumi and those guys, and the weapons. Now on election day, nobody says soldier for aqua, so no money soldier for papa. A NPP vigilantes are opokui and a train you under the instructions of Wontumi and the NPP. You know their game plan, like they did at Techiman's house. Ya two abewi, ya be coalition, almost over my end. No matter to no more shoot nipa no more kuno. Almost on TSC court. We control them. That is the game plan. But I said it yesterday, and I'll repeat it today. Violence cannot and will not win the NPP this year's election.
Okay.
About we, the Ghana for pay. Don't do about 2 about man no. Or no be your man penny. Obi any will be me riaba we. Because Ghana for you need a home. And this Yamanyuko you need a home. And the ebeye bia se ne be ya omo hwehwe ye boni emmem. Na Ghana enya asumdwe before, during and after the elections. Yebe. Anything ye fiti ase. Same way ye de kwa koma IGP. Ono and abatwo security task force no odano.
And confirm kasa ye bostrim ka say enra moye press conference no ka bia nka oba trim we ukone dem ma obehu bibia obi be friend no evidence.
As onim say security intelligence issues yen discuss obi anywa ye matured and initiated oba be discuss asem say obi aka we aso jani we kan we kire no ye the assembly comma CDS ni IGP no mo frɛ there was a disclose you be disclose so to buy that major say but assembly nyina ne say
na say mo wa dance here
exactly okay. But any radio so na ba be gina bonkru say na we na kan we kire na we na ye nye say no serious political party does that ye intelligence ye nya na ye de ato aponte or one sem ka wo meka but ye say intelligence no ye gidi because kojo dia wa we kora da no so obewe koto a udi na chinye
ana no ubu
exactly
obi yosa kan brofo
yes nipa no wa
he who has chew calabash
yes if he says he will chew a crab you don't argue
with him
because assembly nyina say aya was so west wo gona na ye by election and mpo no ye just mere director of operations national security okofa NPP vigilantes omo weapons that we had never seen in the history of this country relative to elections. He has been indicted and the commission says reprimand him. How then do you make him the general officer commanded? This guy should be prosecuted. I was like, because soldier juma na juma emu edru animunyam e juma emu hia yenina Ghana say ne if there is a threat to our peace and stability when the babeje e soldier for ya timi de bebia mi ko bia mi tu chema omo they are noble men and women in uniforms working tirelessly to protect this nation. Yasemwa here can has got nothing to do with soldiers. Let me make it clear. It's about one individual. And of course, a few people who are working with him. Oh no, me who so you soldier new NPP full soldier and the soldier ataria. And newdaynews a promote no so that he can be emboldened and empowered to help them implement their regain plan. But your masheshe beyond yourself for your masheshe no. Ebeka omutim enkusiaga. Onyaminti ene asemo yaba beto yenim. Na meda wasese wa mama sa kwenye. Ni abo hu dewro. Enti ya asemo aye kenyina ne sa IGP. Una batu ho ahobambo ehye wonsa. Otayo kodu anu wa yinimlika IGP eya beta abo nachi. But abatu ahobambo de so far the record 100/100. IGP dampare no prayer ba kope eto de bia oye nyeme bi de nyina ya abo nachi. But onipa ya ade a wosaye. A send-off by election was his first election. Maza, wuntumi ntitira for de oba wo nyina na dampare mo kaden. With the exception of a few issues. So that me omo to me too. If I became a send-off, if you remember. And a national youth organizer Moko send a car Pablo. With the exception of a few incidents here and there, everything was peaceful because the police did not take sides. They made sure that they were fair. Sekan no fe no tweba nku betwa nifa nti obi ada ne ho so na bibia ya asomdwe nti the area ni mu ne se obi use the same system e de aboban afa abato ho across the nation the NDC area nyina no sabato ne ye asomdwe na ye to abana de Ghana for dodo ne pa o mayi ne no abato ne mu da ho fan obi a bete ne ho ase te se de aye from 92 besi ne na Ghana asomdwe atena ha afebol. But say Naakufoaddo otimi gina stage so on fere president mu a bebia watifie duri wonhwe kofo nsua no wonhwe Gyamfi mu nsua mo gina stage o say media me handi over ma Gyamfi na na achina wo yenyankopɔ ana wo na wo be decide de obe handi over ma no te say de Gyamfi handi over ma no say Ghana for say Gyamfi no mo pɛ no you must hand over but you don't say things that you will hand over. Or because
voter region obeton voter region nana do ka say first no kasa but say the Ghana
because that was a penny e kasa penny dia wo kasa kakasa ɛde asomdwie bɛyɛ den ɛbɛba na brigadier general opoku yɛde ne kwa akɔma CDS yɛnim sɛ omu no but I was a CDS or then a nice for once he's a CDS he must put his foot down na kwa we wamfa basa ye bia magana and the soldier for anyone say me that say
president appointed energy minister membusa
but Areho Ghana Ghana Black Stars he say African Cup okra boy
me kra no enana ka be whole stadium na me hu de ye
na whole stadium be that so
ade no dane ti de be call radio
Kumasi stadium kra tete ase o si whole
stadium opening
guys
Herbert Krapa say de wabaya substantive energy minister afeni yenya energy minister na Puffy office and they date say and they 20th
did you know ya fa say adundum no
aka 10 days na sefa say na wotwe me no na yene na wie already 2 weeks minister nyame nhira